Welcome back to the MadSpideyverse. I'm MadSpidey, and thanks once again for tuning into my channel. Yes, I'm doing an artist series today for this video. I know most of my followers, this is probably their favourite series that I do. Obviously, a lot of my stuff is very random, but obviously the artist series, and I'm trying to do more of my statue collection. Everything else is pretty much random. But I do know, yeah, a lot of people love my artist series. So this is episode number 14 of my artist series. This will be an artist I have a couple of pieces from, so it won't be just a one and done. The artist I'm going to focus on today is another Australian artist, but very worldwide known. And that is the absolutely stunning, one of the best people that I know in the industry, one of the loveliest ladies there is, and that is Nicola Scott. Obviously, if you know the name, Nicola has been around for a while. If you don't know who she is, she's a Australian artist, more known for her DC work. She's done, I know, like Birds of Prey. She's very, very well known for doing Wonder Woman. She's done a lot of Wonder Woman stuff. She's also done a series called Black Magic through Image Comics with writer Greg Rucka. I think that's classified as a creator-owned, I think, because those two came up with the actual story, so sort of co-created the world of Black Magic. But yes, she's very well known, especially if you're a DC fan. I don't think she's done much Marvel at all. I think she's almost exclusive DC, and obviously, yeah, with Black Magic with Image Comics. But yeah, as I said, like, Nicola is just one of the loveliest people you'll ever met. Always accommodating, always friendly, always up for a chat. She's just an absolute gorgeous human being in every respect of the way that it is. Yeah, so anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I'll explain how Nicola usually, I don't know how she does it in America, because obviously they have 3-day, 4-day conventions and things like that, and I know she has been to a lot of American conventions. But here in Australia, being a 2-day show, generally if she does have time to do pre-show commissions or commissions at the show, she will do 2 small ones, so usually like an A4, or for the American viewers, a 9x12, and she'll do one of the big ones, so an A3 for us, or 11x17 for the American viewers. Yeah, so usually 2 small ones, 1 big one, if she has time. That is either pre-show or at the show. If she's doing them at the show, generally she might only get 1 small, 1 big done. So I actually tried for quite a while to try and get some art from Nicola. When I first got my first piece, I was only able to get one of the small ones, and that was at the time where I wasn't, I was picking artists for what I thought they were well known for, but obviously me not being a DC guy, I picked something that I thought she would actually do really well. So I actually picked, for my first ever piece from Nicola, Emma Frost. Hopefully that's not glaring too much, because obviously that's a lot of white there. You can sort of see even the detail in her hands with obviously the diamond effect. There's Nicola's signature there. Yeah, and she loves doing the striking figure, but colours all the background in black, and you'll see that pop up in all the pieces. But yeah, so that is the first piece that I ever got from Nicola. I think that was 2012, 2013, I don't think, 2014, actually, she's written 14 on there. So yeah, I was very happy to get that. Next piece is when I'd started purely just doing Spidey stuff. I can't remember, I think it might have been a year later, maybe 2 years later, that I got this. I was thinking, I tried once again to try and get the bigger piece, but I couldn't get it, so I settled for a smaller piece. I thought better to get one than nothing at all. So I settled and got a black cat. Yeah, she's got that very distinguishable face that Nicola does so well. Yeah, just the amount of detail, even in the hair, and then in her jacket. Yeah, so obviously Nicola's well known for doing really, really nice, really gorgeous looking females. So I finally, after those two were all said and done, don't think this one's got that one hasn't got a year on it either. I was like, oh, what do I get next? I'm like, it's a big one. I get the A3 or the 11x17 size. I was on a bit of a Craven kick at that time. I'd gotten quite a few Craven commissions from different artists. So, and which I find really funny, because when I said to Nicola, I said, oh, can you do a Craven the Hunter? She's like, who's Craven the Hunter? And I'm like, like Spider-Man villain and things like that. And she had to Google it, obviously. Like she sort of knew who the character was, but she wasn't familiar enough with the Spider-Man world. And when I finally went to pick it up, she said to me, she goes, oh, here's your leopard skin pants man, or something silly like that. So yeah, it was, but I was just glad that I finally was able to get one of the bigger ones. So, and she did him justice quite well. I thought, because everybody gets female characters usually from her, so I thought I'd go a male character. Yeah, so once again, like just the detail in the main part of his jacket, obviously his hair and spots on his pants and things like that, and the muscles and things like that, like absolute gorgeous. So yeah, so that is the three pieces I have from Nicola. As I said, please, check out her socials if you don't know who she is. Obviously, if you know who she is, you know that she's an awesome artist, awesome part of the comic community, and just an all-around legend. So anyway, that is it for this particular episode. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.